My clients saved $95,000 on a $2 million home using this one little trick. The story goes back to a few months ago when the market was piping hot and the houses were flying off the shelves at above asking prices and firm offers. I had been working with this client for a while. We had seen plenty of homes, but none to my client's liking, until we found the one. This home was perfect. It had everything my clients needed: a pool, a hot tub, fully renovated, and sitting on close to an acre of land. They were thinking about putting in a firm offer at full asking price until I pointed out two major things that made them change their minds. First, that there is most likely mold in the attic, and second, that the electrical wiring in the house has probably not been done as per the electrical safety code. So we put in an offer conditional on a satisfactory home inspection, and as you might guess, I was right. There was mold in the attic, and also the electrical wiring done in the house was not as per the electrical code. We not only got the sellers to fix these two problems, but also got a huge discount on the asking price. Now you may be wondering, how was I able to correctly guess these two problems without going into the attic or opening the electrical box? Hey everyone, it's Gourav Khatri, and today I'm going to arm you with knowledge that you can use when viewing a house to determine the potential problems the house could have, and then make an informed decision whether to move forward or not. In addition to this knowledge, I've prepared a guide to help you with the home buying process. The guide lays out an easy 12-step plan with in-depth details to prepare you during each stage of the home buying process. Comment down below and I will send it over. And if you want to jump on a quick call with me to have a discussion about buying, selling, or investing in real estate in Mississauga or the surrounding areas of the GTA, please feel free to book an intro call with me by clicking the link in the description down below. Now let's get to it. Roof. When you're first seeing a home, find out how old the house is and when the roof was last changed. A typical roof lasts around 25 to 50 years, and if the house is 30 plus years old, then the roof probably needs to be replaced. You can usually tell by the way the roof looks. If it looks old, cracked, and peeling, then it is probably going to need some money to be spent. Start by observing the roof and see how many missing and cracked shingles are there. Sometimes all a roof may need is to repair and replace the missing shingles. But you can use that to your advantage by getting the sellers to do the repair work without any cost to you. Foundation. Walk around the house and look at the base of the house closely. Like every home, you will see some minor cracks. But what you need to watch out for are the major cracks that go up the wall or are wide enough to fit a coin. If that is the case, then the foundation may be cracked. This is a serious problem and needs to be looked at by a home inspector. Another way to check for a cracked foundation is through the basement. An unfinished basement will show the bare walls of the foundation. Water will leak through the cracked wall and will always leave a mark. If you see that, investigate further. Ceiling and wall paint. Water leakage shows its first signs on walls and ceilings because it leaves a mark once the water has dried out. Many people try to hide that by painting over it. Walls are generally smooth, and a good job of painting the whole wall can hide previous water leakage. But with ceilings, it's a little difficult to do that because it can get very messy. Most homes have popcorn ceilings, and painting over it can impact the texture. That's why a lot of times people just paint over that one patch of the ceiling that shows the leakage. No matter how good of a paint job is done, you can always make out that patch by looking at it from an angle. So when you go through each room of the house, make sure to look up at the ceiling to see any signs of leakage or a portion of the ceiling that has been painted recently. Windows. An easy way to tell if a window will need replacement is if the window is fogging up. The average lifespan of a window is 15 to 25 years. Try to find out what the age of the window is. If there is no information available, go up close to the window and see if there is any written stuff on it. The manufacturing year is usually mentioned around the corners. While you're at it, also check the caulking, weather stripping, and the seal around the window to see if it needs replacement. A single glazed window is another sign that you may need to replace it with a double or a triple glazed window for better insulation. Uneven flooring. When walking through the house, pay close attention to the flooring. Walking on an uneven floor will feel like you're walking on a sloping floor. There could be several reasons why that is. One of them being that the house was just constructed badly, and the other reason could be that the foundation is shifting. In any case, if you are to live there, you need to get it fixed. An uneven flooring will be even more prominent in the basement. The cost to remediate an uneven floor can be huge, and I highly recommend getting it looked at by a professional. I hope you're getting some value from this video. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. AC and furnace. When walking around the house, check to see that the AC and furnace vents are clear of any obstruction. The average lifespan of an AC and a furnace is 15 to 20 years. You can usually find the date of installation on the furnace sticker itself. Additionally, the sticker will also show when the furnace was last serviced. If it has been over a year since the AC and the furnace was last serviced, chances are that the current owners are not doing regular maintenance. Also check the base of the furnace and the hot water tank to see any signs of leakage and rusting. If there is, it could be due to condensation and needs to be investigated further. Bathrooms. When inspecting the bathroom, check for leaky taps and check the base of the sink cabinets, bathtub and toilets to see if there are any signs of previous leakage. Make sure that each bathroom either has a vent or a window for ventilation. If there is none, then there is a high chance that there is mold in the attic and needs to be investigated further. The reason that happens is if you take a shower, the warm moist air doesn't have a place to escape and thus rises up into the attic and settles. As time goes by, the attic accumulates more and more humidity, which then results in the growth of mold. Backyard. When walking through the house, take a look at the grading. The backyard should have grading that slopes away from the house. If it doesn't, you will see water pooling in locations where it shouldn't, especially near the foundation. An easy way to check is to book the house viewing on or after a rainy day. If you see water pooling, then the backyard probably needs to be regraded. While you're at it, take a look at the neighbor's backyard. If their grading is higher, then the house will definitely have water pooling on the rainy days. Seller is a contractor. A contractor will usually not hire an outside professional to do the work on their home. Since it is their home, they will just do the work themselves. However, a lot of them also don't tend to do it professionally or up to the code. For example, an electrician may do up the wiring of their own home to get the job done without giving any thought to the safety code. Hence, if you find out that the seller is a contractor of some sort, then those are the houses that need to be looked at with even more scrutiny. Let me know in the comments down below any additional things you watch out for when viewing a house. If you need to have an in-depth discussion about buying or selling real estate in Mississauga or the surrounding areas of the GTA, please feel free to contact me directly or book an intro call with me using the information in the description down below. And make sure to check out this next video.